Hey, what's up YouTube? You know, it's your boy Mr. Stocks on the Go, and we are back with a brand new video, guys, a brand new portfolio update. Please go ahead, smash that like button. Let's get this video to 30 likes, guys. Yes, I know we can do it. Stocks on the Go family, please go ahead, pound on that like button. Also, guys, please remember to make sure that you are subscribed to the channel and tap on that notification bell so you're notified each and every time that we do drop a video. Also, guys, if you'd like to support the channel just a little titch more, you can go ahead and check out the links in the description, guys. I'll also be pinning a link in the comment section for Wealthsimple Trade, guys. Absolutely love this platform. If you are a new investor or you're looking to start your investment journey, guys, I absolutely recommend you check out this platform. It is just easy to use, very simplistic, and you'll save a lot on fees if you are just buying Canadian stocks, because you get zero commission, so you don't pay a commission for buying Canadian stocks. All right, guys, and when you sign up with my referral code that we pinned in the comment section, guys, deposit up to $1 and you'll get a $25 cash coupon to help you out on your investment journey. You just cannot beat that. Also, guys, I have a link for MooMoo Canada in the description. You can go ahead and check that out. That's for my more seasoned investors, or even if you're a new investor and you just like the charts and you like learning a lot more about the charts, you can check out MooMoo Canada. Open any Tfsa or RSP account, deposit $100, and you will get $50 back to help you out on your investment journey. All right, guys, so now that we got that out of the way, let's jump straight into the portfolio. All right, guys, we have a lot to talk about today, and as you can see right off the bat, the portfolio is sitting at $8,712.84. And since the last video, guys, I did talk about that glitch with the new update for the desktop version, where it's not letting us see the actual returns for the 1 day, the 1 week, the 1 month, and the 3 months. So I'll just do what I did in the last video, and I gave you guys updates straight from my phone. All right, so as you can see, this is the app, the Wealthsimple Trade app on the phone, and we'll give it from there. So on the 1 day, guys, we are down 0.30%, which is $26. On the 1 week, we are down 0.01%, which is roughly 88 cents. On the 1 month, we are down 0.82%, which is $71.67. Not sure how that makes sense, but okay. On the 3 month, we are up 0.88%, which is $76.10. And on the 1 year, we are up 1.72%, which is exactly what you see here on the screen, and that's $147.03, and that goes for the all-time. Also, this portfolio has roughly been active since I think mid-December, so yeah, around there. And let's get into the holdings, guys. I did sell a position, and we'll talk about that further on in the video. I'll let you know which position it is that I sold and where did I put those funds. But right now, as you can see, we have Apple first off in the portfolio, and we have 2.6457 shares of Apple. And as you can see, that we did buy some fractional shares in the last week, and we continue to dollar cost average in Apple. If it does dip further, I'll continue to buy. Overall, I'd just like to own 3 shares in the short term. So probably this coming week, I will try to round this off to 3 shares, and we'll go from there. So we are down 5.51% in Apple, and Apple is an overall great company. They are going through a lawsuit right now, so I think it will affect the stock price, but I'm looking for it to pull back to the 160s. Then I'll really get excited and start buying a lot more heavier. But for now, 172, 170, 171, around there, I'll just be nibbling on fractional shares. All right, so that's it for Apple. Next off, we have AEP, which is Atlas Engineered Products. And you might be looking and saying, oh, wow, he has 10 shares now. Last video, he had, what was it? I think 50 shares or 70. I'm not sure. But yeah, I did have quite a bit more shares. I did happen to sell off some, swing traded it because I started realizing a pattern with AEP. It would go up to around 153, 154, and then it would come back down. So I decided that I would see if I could swing trade it and then buy back in some more shares. So that's what I intended to do. And I did that, happened to take some of the profits and put into, I think it was Hammond Manufacturing to bring down that average cost. And I'll continue to buy AEP. I'm not really worried. I think if it does pull back to the 139 range, 138, which I think it should, I'll just grab that 100 shares and we'll go from there. Next off, we have Alibaba, and currently we're up 1.56%. So that's not bad. Hoping for it to drop back to around 139. So it's at 150 right now. So Alibaba is next on the list. We have 5 shares. I know I've been telling you guys that I do intend to start picking up some more shares of Alibaba, but it just has not pulled back enough. I'm hoping for it to pull back under $70 so I can really start buying some more shares to try to bring this up to 10 shares. But at current moment, guys, we are up 2.7%. So I'm not really worried right now. If Alibaba does continue to dip though, I'll start to take a closer eye on that and look for that dip below $70. All right. My average cost in Alibaba, I think, is $70 also. So I really like to bring that down to about 69, 68, if it's possible. All right. Next off, we have Constellation Software. And Constellation Software has been a lot more active than the other weeks before that, but I really do see the stock making some upward movement. So it looks like it's trying to break out beyond 3,800. So hopefully it does do that this week sometime, and we can start making our way to $4,000 a share. So we'll see if it does. If it does, I'll be happy. Go ahead, comment in the comment section if you own shares of Constellation Software. In the short term, I do hope to own one whole share. We'll see how that goes though. All right. Next off, and we are down currently overall 0.36%. All right. Next off, we have Google, and we do own 5 shares of Google, and we are up 9.36%. I did tell you guys initially from the starting of this portfolio that I did want 5 shares of Google. I think it happened a lot sooner than I thought it would, but that's how these things go. You never know when there's going to be a major dip in a stock, and you just have to pay a lot more attention to that stock, right? And that's exactly what's happening with Hammond Manufacturing Corp. So with Google, I got the 5 shares that I wanted, and I'm happy with that. And we're now up, and yeah, I'll just leave that for now. Won't really be putting anything else into Google for now. Next off, we have Hammond Manufacturing Corp, which I was just telling you guys about. As you guys can see now, we have 65 shares, which is really good, on that way to 100 shares. Last time, I think we had, 35 around there, or 36. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think so. Right now, we're currently down 10.29%. So we are down quite a bit. And I'm really not worried, guys. I'm trying to bring my average cost down below $11 right now. I just got it down below $12 in the previous week. So I'm really happy about that. I'll continue to buy shares. Hopefully by getting that other 35 shares, bringing this to 100, it will bring my average cost down below $11, which I'll be happy with. I'll be really, really happy with. All right. And I think that this company is a great company. Let me know in the comment section if you own shares of Hammond Manufacturing Corp. So in the short term, I do plan to own 100 shares, and I'll just let it rip from there. Really do love this company, and I started buying shares of Hammond Manufacturing Corp also in my Questrade account. So that's why you know I really like this company. Next off, we have Lumine Group, and we have 12 shares of Lumine, 12.6052 shares, and we're currently up 5.4%. And with Lumine, guys, I'm trying to get to 30 shares in the short term, but it just has not been dipping enough. And last week, when it did happen to dip, it was just for a short period of time. It dipped to $32 and then just went right back up. I'm hoping for it to dip to 31 or 30 bucks, probably 29 if possible, if I'm that lucky. And then I'll be pouncing, guys. I'll be back in the truck up and I'll be loading up on Lumine. Absolutely great company. It is a spin-off of Constellation Software, just for extra knowledge. All right, guys. Next off, we have Microsoft, guys, and we currently hold 1.0931 shares of Microsoft, and we're currently up 8.48%. Microsoft has just been killing it. They're sitting at $428 a share. I see them making it their way to $500 once we break that 430 number. I see them breaking over and going up to 450. Then from 450, we'll look to break through 480. And from there on, I think $300, $500 will be the mark. All right, let me know if you hold shares of Microsoft in your portfolio. In the short term, I hope to own another share, so I'll try to get that. Hopefully Microsoft can have a dip to the $300 range, under $400 in the short term before making its way to $500. So if that does happen, I will be buying more shares a lot more aggressively. So hopefully that does happen. Next off, we have NIO, and let me look. Here comes the hate. But yeah, I absolutely love this company. It's an EV company for those who don't know. A lot of bashers of this company, and I do hold shares on my Questrade account also and in my MooMoo portfolio. So I absolutely love NIO. I think that NIO has a bright future, guys, and a lot of investors, they're not really happy with the stock because they are left holding the bag. But I do think that if they did proper valuation on the company before just buying it in a hype time and in a bull run where every stock was going to the moon, you literally could put your money anywhere and your money would just multiply in that time when NIO had the bull run. So I think a lot of them got left holding the bag and they're really not happy. But how can I not be happy when a company is doing great but the stock price is doing bad? That's a plus for me. If the stock price is doing bad, guys, that gives me more opportunity to buy more shares. And guys, NIO continues to do the right stuff in my opinion. And right now with the Onvo and the Firefly brands coming out, I think they are just even one step or 10 steps closer to profitability. And when that happens, guys, believe me, a lot of shorts will get burned. So I'll just continue to accumulate shares of NIO. In the short term, I do hope to own 100 shares in this portfolio, and we'll see where that goes. All right, next off, we have SoFi, and currently we are down 22.4% in NIO, and I'm not fazed by that. As I said, this dip $4, guys, under $5, I think it's a gift. If you were picking up shares of NIO in the $4 range, go ahead, comment in the comment section. Let me know what's your average cost. All right, guys. Next off, we have SoFi, and we currently hold 35 shares of SoFi. We're currently down 2.38%. And yeah, SoFi has taken a nice dip. I'm not really worried about that. I'll just continue to buy shares, as I said. Same procedure with NIO. I take that same stance with SoFi. great company. I will continue to buy shares. The company is doing great, but the stock price is doing horrible. So with that, I see that as an opportunity to pick up more shares, and that's what I'll continue to do. Let me know in the comment section, guys, if you own shares of SoFi, and let me know what you're planning to do with your shares. All right. Next off, and SoFi, we are down 2.38%. So not that much, but we will continue to bring down that average cost. Next off, we have Topicus, and Topicus we have 3.5145 shares, and we're currently up 8.82%. Topicus has been performing great since the day I bought into this position, so hasn't had much big dips since earnings, and it shot up. So I'm really hoping for a nice dips. If not, I'll just continue to average up in this position because it's a great position, guys. And for extra information, it is a spin-off of Constellation Software. All right. Next off, we are at Tesla. We own 3 shares, and as you can see, now we do have 3 shares. Last week it was 2 point some fractions. So we did round that off to 3 shares, and we're currently down 9.06%. And not worried about Tesla. Continue to pick up shares. For now, though, in the short term, I think I'm done buying. If it does dip down below 165, I will start pouncing again. That's just for me. All right. Next off, it's TSM. That's Taiwan Semiconductor. We currently hold 3 shares, and we're up 17.61%. It has been performing amazing since I bought shares of it. I think we bought in at the 119, 116 range, 116, 117, and it has been performing amazing. We're currently at 140 right now, and it's showing a lot of strengths, like it does want to move up. So let's see. Fair value is 150, so I'd love for it to hit that 150 mark. If it does pull back, though, I will be picking up some more shares. In the short term, I'd love to own 5 shares, so we'll see how that goes. Next off, we are at Visa, and we currently hold 2 shares of Visa, and we are up 3.38%. And guys, Visa did take a big dip on Friday. I didn't have enough dry powder on the side, so I wasn't able to average into this position. I think my average cost is still lower than where it is, but I wouldn't mind picking up some shares with this dip. Visa was as high as 290. It's really having a bit of time breaking through that 290 mark, going on to 300, but I do see it happening in the short term, and once that does happen, 300 and plus will be where we'll be sitting. So waiting for that to happen. Really exciting. In the short term, I'm not really pressured. I might go ahead and try to get 3 more shares if it does pull back, bringing me to a total of 5 shares with Visa, hopefully, and that would be good for me for the short term, right? And next off, we have ZSP, guys, and for the position that I did sell, it was ATD. I did happen to sell off some shares. Sell my whole position. It did dip to the 175 range, and I did pick up, I think, 2 more shares. And after doing some more digging and some more research, guys, for my portfolio, I think it was just the best move. I'm trying to get as much growth as possible, and I think reallocating that money into another position was the best move for me. So I did sell off those shares. I'll show you that right here. As you can see, it's showing you 4 shares right now, but I did happen to sell the other 3 shares on a separate sale. All right, guys, so that's what I did with ATD, and I reallocated that money into ZSP. As you can see, we now have 15 shares of ZSP. I did also buy some fractional shares, I think, of Apple and Tesla with the money. but we do have 15.3084 shares of ZSP. And I think that was just the best move right now. ZSP has been on a amazing run, breaking all-time highs every week or every other week. So I really do love how this ETF is performing. I think for me, it is my favorite between ZSP and VFV. And for my reasons, I know, if you know, you know. I don't like going over that debate, which one's better or whatever. It's really up to your preference. But me, I'm kind of OCD when it comes down to every penny. So I prefer ZSP. Let's just say that. All right, so that's where I put those funds, and we're currently sitting at $78 with ZSP. As I said, this is a new all-time high. So yeah, it's been performing really great. And that's the updates for the portfolio, guys. I think that's about it. Yeah. So guys, please remember to make sure you smash that like button before you head on out. Have a amazing Saturday. Have an amazing weekend. We can't wait to get back in the market on Monday morning. You know it's your boy, Mr. Stocks and Go. Stay invested. Stay building on that generational wealth.